Hello, and a warm welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's both crucial and often underestimated. The things you should avoid giving to your children once you retire, particularly after the age of 70. Retirement is a monumental chapter, a time to savor the rewards of your hard work while prioritizing your own well-being. Yet, it's also a stage that calls for thoughtful planning and wise decisions, especially when managing your financial and personal assets. Many retirees feel a deep urge to extend financial help to their children, but it's essential to recognize the hidden risks tied to such choices. In this video, we'll unpack the reasons why retaining certain assets can protect your financial independence and bring long-term benefits not just to you, but to your entire family. Entering this transformative phase of life means embracing your autonomy while encouraging resilience and self-sufficiency in your children. Together, we'll uncover common mistakes, like transferring property too early, co-signing on loans, or exhausting savings to meet family demands. While these actions often come from a place of love, they can unintentionally create financial burdens for everyone involved. We'll also introduce practical alternatives, smart ways to offer support without jeopardizing your stability. From structured financial gifts to empowering your children to stand on their own, our insights are designed to help you strike the perfect balance. By the end of our discussion, you'll be better equipped to make informed decisions that protect your peace of mind and secure a joyful, worry-free retirement. If you enjoy learning about practical ways to enhance your retirement journey, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with others, and subscribe for more valuable insights. Let's start this important conversation together. Your golden years deserve nothing less than thoughtful care and lasting happiness. In a world where the bonds of family often strain under the pressures of modern life, John's story serves as a powerful reminder of the complexities of parenthood, sacrifice, and the importance of self-preservation. It is a tale that delves deep into the heart of what it means to give everything for the people you love, only to find yourself standing alone when you need them the most. John and his wife's journey challenges us to confront the delicate balance between unconditional love and the necessity of independence. For decades, John and his wife dedicated their lives to their children. As civil servants, they worked tirelessly, building a stable financial foundation for their family. Through years of hard work, they amassed savings and secured pensions that now exceed $5,000 a month, allowing them a comfortable retirement. They envisioned these years as a time to reap the rewards of their sacrifices, surrounded by the love and support of the family they had nurtured. But reality unfolded in a much different way. John, now 72, recounts their experiences with a mixture of pride, regret, and resolve. He and his wife once believed that providing their children with the best opportunities would create an unbreakable bond of mutual care. They spared no expense, ensuring their sons excelled academically, attended prestigious universities, and secured well-paying jobs. The couple's sacrifices extended beyond finances. They gave their time, their energy, and their hearts to see their sons succeed. They didn't stop there. When their eldest son needed a house, they contributed $1.5 million for a down payment, along with $5,000 for a car. For their younger son, who faced challenges finding employment, they funded further education and spent over $750,000 on his dowry. They also purchased homes for both sons, pouring their entire savings into building a future for their children. They even retired early to care for their grandchildren, devoting themselves entirely to the next generation. Despite these acts of love and dedication, the return was heartbreakingly absent. Over time, their sons grew distant. Visits became infrequent, phone calls felt obligatory, and gestures of gratitude were scarce. The eldest son, living only 300 kilometers away, visited just once a year, typically during Chinese New Year. He came empty-handed, leaving with gifts prepared by his parents rather than bringing anything meaningful. John recalls the sting of seeing neighbors showered with goods and red envelopes from their children, while he and his wife received little more than superficial tokens. The younger son, who had once relied on their financial support, demanded more with a sense of entitlement that shocked his parents. He insisted on funds for a new car, renovations, and business ventures, often with a tone that felt more like a command than a request. When John and his wife began setting boundaries, his behavior turned cold. Visits became hurried, and interactions were laced with resentment. The emotional distance became glaringly apparent during times of crisis. When John's wife required surgery for osteoarthritis, their sons offered little more than polite phone calls. Neither visited, leaving the couple to navigate the hospital stay alone. Later, when John fractured his foot, he reached out for help, only to be met with excuses. The discovery that both sons were on leisure trips during his recovery, one vacationing at the seaside, the other hiking, was a devastating blow. Faced with these realities, John and his wife made a pivotal decision. They chose to focus on their own well-being, safeguarding their retirement savings, and embracing financial independence. The realization that they could not rely on their sons for support prompted them to shift their priorities. They no longer hoped for reciprocation or filial piety. Instead, they committed to living life on their own terms. This decision wasn't made out of bitterness, but out of necessity. Our son's actions forced us to reevaluate our expectations, John explains. We had to prioritize our own happiness and security. If we can't rely on them now, how can we trust them in the future? Their plan for the years ahead is pragmatic. They have set aside enough savings to ensure they can afford professional care if needed, opting for a nursing home rather than relying on reluctant family members. Their story is both a cautionary tale and an inspiring example of resilience. It highlights the importance of setting boundaries, even with those we hold most dear. John and his wife have embraced a new chapter, one that emphasizes self-care and personal fulfillment. They have begun traveling, exploring places they once dreamed of visiting. They've taken up hobbies, joined social clubs, and cultivated friendships that bring joy and connection to their lives. Their home, once a bustling center of family life, has transformed into a sanctuary of peace. They've redecorated, filling their space with personal touches that reflect their tastes and passions. It is a place of comfort and joy, a testament to their journey and the life they have rebuilt. The couple's relationship has also deepened. Without the weight of unmet expectations, they have rediscovered the strength of their bond. They laugh more, argue less, and cherish the simple moments that bring happiness. Together, they've become each other's greatest support system, finding solace and joy in their shared journey. John's story offers valuable lessons for anyone approaching retirement or navigating the complexities of family relationships. It underscores the importance of financial independence, the need to set boundaries, and the reality that love and sacrifice do not always guarantee reciprocity. It challenges the traditional notion that parents must give endlessly, often at the expense of their own well-being. As they look to the future, John and his wife face it with hope and confidence. They have learned to prioritize their own needs, embracing a life that is rich with experiences and free from the shadow of unfulfilled expectations. Their resilience shines through as they navigate this new chapter with strength and determination. John's final words resonate deeply. We've given everything we could to our children. Now it's time to give to ourselves. We've earned this peace, and we intend to enjoy it. Our story is not about selfishness. It's about survival, about reclaiming our happiness. Their journey is a reminder that it's never too late to start anew, to find joy and fulfillment in life's later years. It is a call to action for all parents to cherish their own lives, set boundaries, and prepare for a future where independence is key. John and his wife's story is one of love, sacrifice, and the ultimate triumph of self-preservation. It invites us to reflect, to learn, and to embrace the possibilities of a life well lived, on our own terms. Retirement marks a transformative chapter in life, brimming with potential and challenges. Transitioning from a career-driven routine to a more flexible lifestyle can inspire excitement, but it also demands thoughtful preparation. There are 7 pivotal areas you need to navigate to ensure a retirement that is secure, enriching, and deeply fulfilling. Together, let's explore these critical elements and uncover actionable strategies to make your retirement a period of growth and joy. 1. Take charge of your finances. Financial independence is the cornerstone of a comfortable retirement. You've worked hard to save for this moment, but sustaining your lifestyle without overextending yourself is key. Imagine this. Your adult child seeks help with a down payment for a home. Instead of draining your savings, guide them toward resources like financial advisors or budgeting tools. Collaborate with a professional to develop a sustainable financial plan that includes diverse investments, steady income streams, and a solid budget. By safeguarding your financial health, you empower yourself to live confidently without undue financial strain. 2. Prioritize your physical health. Health is your greatest asset, enabling you to embrace this new phase with vigor. Regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and preventive care form the trifecta of well-being. For example, consider joining a community fitness class, like water aerobics or yoga tailored to seniors. Such activities keep your body strong, your mind active, and your social circle vibrant. The goal is not just to add years to your life, but to enhance the quality of those years with energy and resilience. 3. Nurture emotional well-being. The shift from structured workdays to open-ended schedules can feel disorienting, sometimes leading to feelings of isolation. Combat this by engaging in activities that uplift and fulfill you. Perhaps join a book club, gardening group, or cultural society where you can bond with like-minded individuals. Building connections and finding joy in everyday pursuits ensures emotional stability and prevents loneliness. And if challenges arise, seeking support from therapists or peer groups can provide valuable guidance. 4. Cultivate meaningful relationships. Retirement is an opportunity to strengthen and redefine connections with loved ones. Relationships flourish when nurtured with understanding and balance. For example, instead of expecting daily visits from your children, establish a tradition of monthly family dinners or scheduled outings. At the same time, explore new friendships through volunteering, community events, or hobby groups. This diverse social network enriches your life while respecting the autonomy of others. 5. Embrace the gift of time. Time becomes a precious resource in retirement, offering a canvas for exploration and creativity. Dive into passions or rediscover forgotten interests. Paint, travel, cook, or learn a new language. Picture yourself enrolling in an art class, creating masterpieces, and making new friends along the way. Structuring your days with meaningful activities fosters a sense of purpose and fulfillment, keeping monotony at bay. 6. Design your ideal living space. Your home should reflect comfort, safety, and peace during retirement. Whether it's downsizing to a manageable space, renovating for accessibility, or simply decluttering, your living environment significantly impacts your happiness. Imagine transitioning from a sprawling house to a cozy condo, where maintenance is minimal and every corner is filled with serenity. Create a space that feels like a sanctuary and supports your lifestyle with ease. 7. Keep your mind sharp. Lifelong learning is a powerful tool for maintaining cognitive vitality. Engage in pursuits that challenge and stimulate your intellect. For example, enrolling in an online course on ancient history or mastering a musical instrument can provide a sense of accomplishment while keeping your mind agile. Activities like puzzles, reading, or attending workshops can enrich your days, ensuring that your mental health is as vibrant as your physical well-being. Putting it all together, mastering these 7 areas: finances, health, emotions, relationships, time, space, and mind, forms the blueprint for a rewarding retirement. Each aspect interconnects, creating a holistic approach to this new chapter. By proactively managing these dimensions, You'll build a life filled with confidence, contentment, and purpose. Our uncle Lucas was a man of wisdom, humor, and boundless energy. For decades, he worked as an engineer, dedicating his life to his profession and family. When he retired at 65, everyone assumed he'd slide seamlessly into a life of leisure, enjoying the fruits of his labor. But as he quickly discovered, retirement wasn't just about lounging on the patio with a book or sipping tea in the afternoon. It required intentional effort to create a fulfilling and secure new chapter. Lucas approached his retirement with enthusiasm, but he underestimated how quickly the novelty could wear off. He faced several challenges but tackled them head-on, transforming them into opportunities to thrive. His journey became a masterclass in how to manage the 7 key areas of retirement with wisdom and grace. The first challenge Lucas faced came in the form of his eldest daughter, Emily. She and her husband were saving for their first home and approached him for help with a sizable down payment. Lucas was tempted. He loved his family deeply and wanted to see them succeed. But his financial advisor, whom he'd started consulting during his last year of work, reminded him of the importance of safeguarding his resources. Instead of handing over the money, Lucas offered to pay for a financial literacy course for Emily and her husband. He also helped them explore first-time homebuyer programs and budget more effectively. The result? Emily and her husband managed to save the down payment themselves, and Lucas maintained his financial independence, ensuring his savings remained intact for his future needs. One morning, Lucas woke up with an aching back and stiff knees, a stark reminder that years of neglecting his physical health were catching up with him. Recognizing the need for change, he signed up for water aerobics classes at a local gym. He also began taking long walks in the park near his home, something he found both calming and energizing. The transformation in Lucas's health was remarkable. He lost weight, gained energy, and even made a new group of friends at the fitness center. They became his workout companions and a source of motivation. Lucas often said, "My body is the only one I've got. Might as well make it last." As the months rolled by, Lucas discovered that retirement also came with an emotional adjustment. He missed the structure and camaraderie of his workdays. There were moments of loneliness, especially when he realized that his children were busy with their own families and careers. Rather than letting these feelings overwhelm him, Lucas decided to focus on building new routines. He joined a local gardening club, where he found joy in tending to roses and vegetables. He also started volunteering at a nearby library, reading stories to children. These activities not only filled his days with purpose, but also gave him a sense of belonging and community. Lucas loved his family dearly, but quickly realized that clinging too tightly to his children would strain their relationships. Instead of demanding frequent visits or becoming overly dependent on them, he proposed a monthly family dinner. He hosted these gatherings with his signature charm, preparing his famous lasagna and sharing stories from his youth. At the same time, Lucas fostered new friendships. He joined a local chess club, where he met people of all ages who shared his passion for strategy and competition. These relationships balanced his social life, giving him a rich network of support that extended beyond his family. With his newfound free time, Lucas decided to pursue long-held interests. For years, he had wanted to learn woodworking, but never found the time. Now, with no office to report to, he enrolled in a woodworking class at a nearby community center. Lucas quickly fell in love with the craft, transforming his garage into a workshop filled with the hum of saws and the smell of fresh wood shavings. He created birdhouses, furniture, and even a beautifully carved rocking chair for his youngest granddaughter. Each project brought him immense satisfaction and gave his days a clear purpose. The house Lucas had lived in for decades began to feel too large and empty once his children moved out. Managing the upkeep became overwhelming, and he started to consider downsizing. After much deliberation, he sold his house and moved into a cozy condo with a view of the river. The new space was smaller but perfectly suited to his needs. It was easier to maintain, filled with light, and close to the community center and his favorite park. Lucas often said that downsizing wasn't about losing space. It was about gaining freedom. Lucas had always been curious about history, but never pursued it deeply. In retirement, he decided to change that. He enrolled in an online course on ancient civilizations, diving into lectures and discussions with enthusiasm. He even started writing articles about his findings for a local newsletter. Learning became a cornerstone of his daily routine, keeping his mind sharp and engaged. Whether it was through reading, solving puzzles, or attending workshops, Lucas made sure his brain remained as active as his body. By focusing on these 7 areas: finances, health, emotions, relationships, time, space, and mind, Lucas transformed his retirement into a vibrant and fulfilling chapter. He stayed financially independent, physically active, emotionally balanced, socially connected, purpose-driven, comfortably housed, and intellectually engaged. At every family dinner, Lucas shared stories of his adventures and the lessons he'd learned, inspiring everyone around him. His grandchildren looked up to him as a role model of resilience and joy. Lucas's retirement wasn't just a time of rest. It was a testament to the power of thoughtful living. Retirement, Lucas often said, isn't the end of the road. It's the start of a new journey. The secret is to steer it wisely. If this guidance resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more practical insights designed to make your retirement journey exceptional. Together, let's embrace this new beginning with excitement and clarity. We believe it's important to focus on something that often shapes our retirement years in profound ways: taking care of your space. It's a decision that can transform not only how you live, but how you feel every single day. Let us share with you the story of Margaret and John, a couple whose journey toward redefining their living space shows just how impactful this decision can be. Margaret and John spent more than 30 years in a home they adored. It was a sprawling, beautiful house full of cherished memories. They raised their children there, hosted countless family dinners, celebrated birthdays, holidays, and anniversaries, and built a lifetime of shared experiences. Every corner of that home carried a story. Yet as the years went by, the house that once served them so well began to feel less like a sanctuary and more like a challenge. Maintaining the large garden, once a source of joy and pride, became an exhausting burden. Cleaning and caring for unused rooms turned into an endless task. Even simple things like climbing stairs or finding the energy for regular upkeep became daunting. Their home, for all its beauty and history, no longer matched their needs. One weekend, after spending hours laboring over yard work and cleaning, they sat down to talk. What had once been a dream home now seemed like an obstacle to the active, fulfilling retirement they both wanted. That conversation marked the start of a life-changing journey. Margaret and John knew they needed to rethink their living situation, and while the prospect was daunting, they also realized it was necessary. Together, they decided to explore options for a simpler, more manageable lifestyle, one that would allow them to enjoy their retirement to its fullest. They visited several senior-friendly communities, each offering unique features. But one stood out from the rest. The apartments were modern and easy to maintain, with thoughtful design touches like accessible bathrooms and single-level living. The community also offered vibrant social opportunities and activities, sparking their interest in staying active and connected. From group outings to clubs and classes, it promised a life filled with engagement and joy. Even with an ideal new space in sight, the decision to move was not easy. Margaret and John faced the overwhelming task of sorting through decades of belongings. Each box held memories, and each item brought a wave of nostalgia. There were moments of bittersweet reflection as they decided what to keep, what to give away, and what to let go of entirely. Yet through it all, they kept their focus on the life they were building together, a simpler, freer, and happier future. The move itself was an adventure. With the help of their children and a professional moving service, they managed the transition. It wasn't without its challenges, but they tackled it together, sharing laughs, stories, and a renewed sense of purpose along the way. Once they stepped into their new home, they felt something they hadn't felt in years: relief. Their new apartment quickly became a place of comfort and joy. The compact space was easy to clean and maintain, and they found excitement in decorating it to reflect their personalities. Surrounded by just the right amount of their favorite belongings, they created a home that felt warm and inviting. They loved knowing that everything they needed was within reach, and that their new environment was built to support their needs as they aged. But the real transformation came from the community itself. Margaret joined a painting class, discovering a creative side she hadn't explored in years. John became part of a gardening club, where he could enjoy his love of plants without the stress of maintaining a large garden. They both participated in group events, met like-minded neighbors, and found themselves part of a vibrant, welcoming social circle. Their days became filled with activities, laughter, and new friendships. The added peace of mind was priceless. Safety features like grab bars, emergency call systems, and on-site medical services gave them the confidence to live independently without fear. They no longer worried about emergencies or how they would handle unexpected challenges. They had everything they needed to feel secure and supported. Reflecting on their decision, Margaret and John felt nothing but gratitude. Downsizing had been a difficult choice, but it had also been the right one. They were no longer tied down by the demands of a large, unmanageable home. Instead, they were free to focus on their health, happiness, and interests. Their new lifestyle gave them a renewed sense of purpose and the freedom to truly enjoy their golden years. Their story is a powerful reminder of the importance of taking care of your space. Creating a living environment that matches your needs and aspirations can have a profound impact on your daily life and long-term well-being. It's not just about downsizing or moving. It's about building a foundation that allows you to thrive. As you think about your own retirement, take time to evaluate your living situation. Is your current space helping you live your best life, or is it holding you back? Whether it's making your home more accessible, simplifying your surroundings, or finding a supportive community, the right choice can open doors to a more fulfilling and enjoyable future. If Margaret and John's story resonates with you, share it with someone who might benefit. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories and practical advice to help you make the most of your retirement. Together, we can embrace the opportunities that come with this exciting new chapter of life. As we conclude, let's focus on a fundamental truth. Retirement is your opportunity to savor the rewards of your lifelong efforts. It's a season to prioritize your well-being, embrace your happiness, and relish the freedom you've earned. While it's natural to want to support your children, it's vital to ensure that your financial security remains intact. Sacrificing substantial portions of your savings or assets can put your future at risk, leaving you vulnerable during a time meant for stability and peace. By safeguarding your independence, you're not only protecting yourself, but also demonstrating love in a profound way. When your children see you thriving, confident, content, and secure, they'll feel reassured, knowing you're well cared for. It's a powerful gift to offer them, the peace of mind that comes from seeing you strong and resilient. There are countless ways to support your loved ones that don't require financial strain. Share your wisdom, create memorable moments together, and offer guidance or emotional encouragement. These gestures often hold far greater value than monetary assistance, fostering deeper connections and leaving lasting impressions. As you navigate this exciting chapter of life, remain thoughtful about the choices you make with your resources. Prioritize your own stability and set a shining example of financial responsibility for future generations. By doing so, you empower yourself and inspire others to approach their lives with balance and foresight. If you found this video meaningful, we'd love for you to like it, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to our channel. Your support fuels our mission to bring you practical advice and inspiration for a fulfilling retirement journey. Thank you for being a part of our community, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.